welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you can't tell, I am not in Atlanta. We are actually outside of Copart in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is going to be my latest car project here. This is a 2008 Audi A6 4.2 Quattro, of course. So you're probably asking, why did I come all the way to Phoenix to buy this? You can find a cheap Audi anywhere. And basically, we were supposed to do a family trip out here, and I thought, why not fly out, buy a car, and drive it back? So that's what we're doing. So I actually had this delivered to my father-in-law's. So I've been in and out of the car a little bit. We put maybe 6-7 miles on it so far. It's running pretty decent. It does have a check engine light. We've got an EPC light, and the code is for the high pressure fuel pump. So while it's running really good, it doesn't have a whole lot of oomph to her. I can't give a lot of throttle. It's just not responding. I don't know if it's just in limp mode or if we actually have a fuel pump problem. But outside of that, tires are in really good shape. Brakes feel good, steering, suspension. The only other issue I have, both lower brake lights don't work, both rear blinkers don't work, the high mount does. So we're gonna have to be very careful. I did try to tinker with it. I think there's a grounding issue on the lights. I saw some burns. So we'll have to address that when we get home. We're just gonna have to kind of chance it and see how this trip goes. We have almost 1,900 miles. I'm gonna try to do this in 2 days. We were originally supposed to stop in Oklahoma City, but with the light situation, I don't know if we're gonna make it that far. Plus it'll be like 1:30 in the morning. So we're probably gonna stop maybe Amarillo, and I don't know if we'll make it the whole rest of the way home. Probably 15-16 hours tomorrow. So the car itself, like I said, it's reasonably clean on the outside. The inside's not too bad. It's got some worn buttons. It's pretty normal. Here you can see the EPC light and the engine light and all the lights that aren't working. I got my son in here. He's gonna go, enjoy the ride with us. And this is a mess back here, but we got some cleaning stuff. That's always handy to have, and some drinks and box of chips. So it's already getting a little late in the day. Let's head on out. I'm probably not going to film a whole lot of the actual travel unless something pops up. You're just going to be staring at the highway like I am, so I'm not going to bore you to death with that. And if something pops up, I'll let you know. But could be an interesting trip with the lights that aren't working and the low power issues. So we'll have to see how it goes, but I'm fairly comfortable at this point that she's going to make it. AC is nice and ice cold, so let's get on the road. So yeah, that didn't last very long. We got about 15 miles in our trip, 30 miles total, and the low oil lights on. And this car, there's no dipstick, and the MMI is dead, so I can't run the test. So we're gonna stop at a gas station and grab a couple quarts of oil, and let's hope for the best. Well, I stopped over here at O'Reilly's in Scottsdale, picked up some oil, 5W40 Syntec, and there is actually a dipstick, and I don't know if it'll focus, but she's plenty good, maybe just a little below the max. Might put like a half quart in just to make her happy. It's probably just a bad level sensor. But yeah, everything else under here looks good. It's just dirty and gross. We'll take care of that once we get back home, assuming that we do, but I think we will. Coolant level's fine. So yeah, let me top it off a little bit, see if the magic genie light goes out, and we can get back on the road. All right, we got a little bit of oil in her. See if that magic genie light turns off. It's probably gonna go through all the stupid bulbs that are out. Service due. Yeah. Gotta tell us about all the stupid bulbs that are out.
It's gone.
All right, looks like
for now
we satisfied the magic genie light. So let's get back on the road. We got a long ways to go. Well, we're about 100 miles in. Everything's going pretty well. Had a little bit of trouble in some of just at first, it was very throttle sensitive. And I just have to really kind of feather the throttle and not work the engine too much, or it just is not happy. And it's got to be that high pressure fuel pump that's not working so well. But here you can see just some of the beauty of the Rocky Mountains. I mean, look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this guy is burning up his brakes. You're gonna be careful of that. Welcome back, everybody. We're motoring along on I-40. We are in New Mexico. Made a quick stop in Gallup, New Mexico. Got some fuel. Really didn't need it, but I wanted to make sure that the gauge was working properly, and it seems to be averaged about 24 miles a gallon, which I think is fantastic for this big V8 car. So it's been running great. We checked the oil. It was perfect. Coolant, perfect. Tires look good. So we haven't had the genie light come back on yet, so hopefully that'll stay the same. The drive's been fantastic, perfect weather, good traffic, and some really awesome scenery, stuff I've never seen before. We're aiming to get into Amarillo, Texas tonight, hunker down, get some Z's, and head on home the rest of the way tomorrow. I don't know if we'll make it all in one day. It's still about 16 hours of drive time tomorrow. And we'll just have to see how we feel. It's been a kind of a long week already, so we'll bring you back a little bit, and hopefully everything's going well. Just amazing views out here, guys. This has been a really great trip. Next time, hopefully there's a next time that we do this. I'll video more of it, just time lapse everything for you guys, but absolutely beautiful country. This is all on Route 66 as well, so next time we're going to take a few more days. We'll see some of Route 66. This is just to go out, get the car, bring it back type deal this time. If you got the time, get out there, do a road trip. It's a blast. There's so much to see in this country. Well, guys, we made it to our hotel here in Amarillo, Texas. Car's doing great. About 730 miles I think we've done so far. We'll get a zoom in on that when we fill up in the morning. We are absolutely beat. What you think, Caleb? Car doing all right? Anywho, it's running pretty good. I mean, I can't give it more than 3/8 throttle, or it has some issues, but cruise control worked, AC worked great. Ride's super nice and smooth, super quiet. It's got some issues. Some lighting is part of it. We lost our headlight, so that was fun. But I think we're gonna get inside, get some rest, and hit the road in the morning. Well, guys, day 2, up and at 'em. A little after 8 a.m. Got the lovely smell of cow manure to wake us up in the morning, which is fantastic. Car's still here. And I don't know if you guys can see it. We got a little oil puddle underneath. It's not too big. Probably check on the oil level when we go get some fuel. I'm gonna try something with the tail lights. I'm gonna try getting some electrical cleaner, clean the sockets, see if we can get those to come around. But from what I'm reading, that's hit or miss. But we'll give it a whirl so we can maybe hopefully have brake lights and turn signals. And here's our start of the day. We're at 737 miles, and we got about 1,100 more to go. Not quite sure we're gonna make it all today, but we'll do our best. Off to get some fuel. Oh, guys, we had our next bit of trouble here. We stopped for a bathroom break, and I decided to just scan code, see what was there. It was the same fuel pressure regulator code. Then there's some lean codes, which makes sense. If there's not enough fuel pressure, not enough fuel, it's running lean. So I thought, well, why don't I just clear them out, just see what comes back. And as soon as I did that, that's when the trouble started. It's all kinds of pissed off now. Started very hard, idling poorly, stalling. Took several tries to get into gear. And I was kind of thinking we were kind of done. There was a hotel right next to where we were. I was almost going to go over, get us a room, and get this thing towed somewhere, but I went back, unplugged the battery, let it sit for a few minutes, came back, and it started a little better, still idling, kind of poopy, and I had a 2-foot it. Now we're cruising, we're at highway speeds, but it's definitely not as smooth as it used to be. It's stumbling, shaking a bit. Cruise is not liking the hills, so we're just gonna have to play this one by ear. I figure as long as we're moving, we're doing good. So that's the plan right now. We're just about at the 900 mile mark. The downside is it's cleared out my trip, but we have the starting and whatever the ending mileage is going to be, so we'll know how many miles we did. Like I said, we did almost 900 miles. We got about 900 miles to go, so we'll see. Hopefully she smooths out and gets happy again so we can get home. But, we'll keep you guys posted. Just a little update, guys. We put about 180 miles on it. Since we first started having the problem with it really kind of behaving poorly, been able to do 80, 85 pretty okay. Some of the hills, you know, she struggles a little on, but I can usually maintain it if I felt the throttle a little. And still not liking idling. If we come to stop and go traffic, I really got to 2-foot it. But we just filled up. It started a little better this time. Was able to keep it running with just very, very light throttle, 2-footing it, and you know, it's taking a little longer to get up to the highway speeds again, but here I'm cruising 80 miles an hour, so I'm hopeful that she just keeps plugging along. And you know, like I said, I'm really not having any issues once I'm at rolling speed. Just kind of maintain. So wish me luck, and we'll let you know if there's any more problems. Guys, last day of the trip. Realized I really haven't shown you what it's doing when we try to start it, and it's really not happy this morning, so hoping she'll clear up. But a really long crank, and then just idling like crap. I'm trying to give it throttle and it's really not liking it. Come on, clear your throat. So we've done about 671 miles since we cleared the codes last time, and there she goes dead. But I'll give you a look at what codes have come back. All right, so we'll go ahead and read the codes. So purge valve, I mean, that's evap stuff, that's not a big deal. But the circuit low, mass airflow sensor circuit low, that's probably why it's running terrible. I did try to unplug the MAF, that didn't do anything. Sometimes it sends it into kind of a default fuel map and will still run, but it's not making much of a difference, and all that beeping is all the stupid light bulb checks. Got the same fuel pressure regulator, bank 2 codes that we had before, another evap leak, more purge valves. It's just kind of repeating itself, mass airflow again. So we'll just keep trying. We got about, I don't know, 4.5 hours driving yet today. Let's try to restart this thing again. Exactly what you want to do on a cold engine is rev it to the move. Rev it to the moon. Come on. Probably gonna be doing this a few times. Well, maybe we should move. Alright, we're kind of moving. I think I'm going to take it around the parking lot a little bit. I don't want to go on the main road yet. Once we're kind of moving, she goes, but she's just not happy. Put this down in low gear. Let's try to get her out on the road, see what she wants to do. Alright, she's moving a little. I think as it comes up to temp, kind of clears its throat and starts working again. So we're gonna go ahead and get on the highway, point this thing home. Like I said, we got about 4 hours of driving, so usually once we get on the highway it's doing all right, but it sure is unnerving. Oh great, we got a red light, so that's always fun. We gotta kind of 2-foot it, or I'll just pop her neutral maybe. That's a good idea. She's running a little better. I'm sure it still won't idle, but nothing like a good little neutral drop to get her rolling. Only got about quarter throttle, so we got a little bit above $3,000 and she just putters out. We've got traffic coming. Come on, people, go, go, go. Come on, Lexus. They don't give you a lot of on-ramp here, so try to get up to speed as quickly as possible. We're already at 70. We're at the speed limit, so just keep pointing her home, and so we got her up to the speed limit, so we'll just keep pointing her home and hope for the best. Ready? Alright guys, well, looks like we've made it. Up ahead you can see the skyline of Atlanta just peeking out over those trees. We got Six Flags to our right, which you're probably not going to be able to see from here, but actually right, yeah, if you just peek over there, and there's Six Flags Atlanta. So my $1,300 Copart find, bought sight unseen, made it all the way from Phoenix back home to Atlanta. We still have about a good 40-minute drive. We're on the north side of Atlanta, so judging by the miles and time, traffic should be pretty decent, and that's what I'm hopeful for. The stop and go stuff with the way this thing's running is absolutely murder. Constantly having to 2-foot it, popping in neutral, but it looks like traffic should be okay. Fortunately, we have actually had another problem. This morning the AC stopped. Well, it functions, the vents are actually cold, but just no air is coming out. So we've had to roll windows down. But other than that, yeah, it's been a trip for sure. I guess I'll just check in with you all when we get back to the house. Well, guys, we made it home. Imagine that. 1,862 miles door to door. Oh, that was a trip and a half, let me tell you. We left, Friday morning and got to Amarillo, stayed the night. Saturday drove to somewhere in Mississippi, Fulton, Mississippi, I think. Spent the night there and then drove home today. So it was about 600 miles, 700 miles the first day, 800 miles the second day, and whatever the dividend carry the one, the hypotenuse is what we drove today. So she did pretty good. I'm really pleased. Got home fine. And I say fine, you know, ignoring the fact that you can't give it more than half throttle. It won't idle, constantly wants to stall. The headlights don't work. Most of the taillights don't work. Turn signals don't work in the back. Brake lights, except for the high mount, don't work. HVAC stopped blowing air. Outside all that, it did pretty good. I gotta say, for buying something totally sight unseen and really not knowing if it would make it. This was $1,300 winning bid at Copart. All we did was have it towed to my father-in-law's. He stabbed the battery in it and fired it up. And that was it. I didn't even check the oil before we left. In fact, you remember earlier in the video, I didn't think it had a dipstick. I was gonna try to monitor it through the MMI, but that's dead. Really, it didn't seem to use any oil as far as I checked. I mean, I think it's got a little drip, but nothing that really I had to ever add any oil back to. The tires held up fine. The brakes felt good. Steering, suspension was great. Super, super comfortable. I guess my only real complaint, outside of all the broken things, it's so quiet. I get that's what the whole point of the car is just a quiet executive ride. But especially when I'm trying to keep it running when it doesn't want to, being able to hear the motor would have been nice. This thing's super, super quiet. I think we might have to address that once we get once we get the engine running the way it should. We might address the lack of volume. Let this V8 sing. So we got plenty of projects to do on this thing. We gotta fix all the lights. We gotta fix the runnability. We gotta figure out what's going on with the HVAC. A lot of little things, but I'll bring you guys along a couple videos and see if we can turn this thing around. I think it deserves it. Like I said, made one heck of a trek basically across the country. And I think it deserves, I know at least on life, it's a clean title. There were only 3 owners prior to me. So I think she deserves it. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the trip, I do really want to do another one, and for that one I'm gonna plan more time, be able to stop and see some more things, try to set up a few more cameras, we get some more sights, and who knows, the next car might need some wrenching. I had no idea, flying out there and no tools, no knowledge. The only thing I brought with me was a scanner and picked up a tiny little socket set when we were there. So maybe the next car might need some things. We can do a little wrenching, then hit the road. But super, super glad to be home. The rest of the family's happy that I'm here. The dog's going insane. So I'm gonna get inside, spend some time with the family, and we will catch you in the next one. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And again, let me know what you guys thought of the trip in the car, and we'll see you in the next one.